Oh, hello, everybody. I cannot tell you how tilted I am right now, but we got ourselves a great game. Internet, it's being stubborn. It's doing things that I don't like. Makes me cry. But these teams have waited, so I'm here. For how long? Who knows? I'm hoping for the duration of this stream. We've got Outlaws. We've got Hydro. We're starting right now, so let's go. Off to the races. Man, oh man. I want to cry. But tears of joy because we got ourselves a great game about to start. So here we go. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm quite sure people will be joining a bit late here, no doubt. I saw people starting to file in earlier on, and then stuff happened. But you know what? We're back in it. So thanks for the patience as we get the first launch out of the way here. Got Hydro. We got Outlaws. Two super talented teams I remember seeing just before my internet decided to be mean to me. People mentioning in the chat, I think it was Newton, saying we have, well, if Outlaws win this one, they could be going into Diamond Division. Looking for the goal there is Hydro, however, trying to deny just that as KFC gets a slap over to Hecken. So Hecken sending it over to Ant Gas from up high, and Ant Gas getting it stolen, it looks like, or at least knocked loose. It's going to be taken back now. Slapped all over the place, turning into just a big dog pile every which way as it gets sent across to the tunnel. Not out, however, so into the trap it goes. Will be taken now by Southern Sniper. Not for too long. There's Kaznaz. Good to see Kaz, and good to see the goal, but unfortunately for him, KFC is there for the great snag. And that's going to be out the way, maybe on the way for a goal. Could it be? No, just barely missing there on that bouncer. Kaznaz recovery. Now will be sent to the other side. Taken here, looks like by a few different Hydro players. They have an open-ish goal, but nope, KFC is there to deny it another time. KFC doing some work all over that floor. Apparently these teams are well warmed up despite the fact that they were waiting and waiting and waiting. Well, here we are. No more waiting because now we're warmed up. They're warmed up. And I would be very, very careful on this. So sending it over there is Hydro, but at this point you got to imagine no such thing as an open goal anymore because KFC's been there every time. But Hydro here trying to dime it off to Ant Gas. Ant Gas from the bow tie has Excelsior cutting, has Hecken on the shoulder, going to Hecken and going on over for the first 2 points. 2 minutes into this match. Nicely done from Hydro, but it took a lot of effort. See Taco on Thursday there. Ooh, it's NA. Ooh, it's Thursday. Taco, that is. Welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you in a wee bit. Good to see you on the in the Twitch chat, however. Hope you're doing well. See Fiji Juice there saying hello, hello, hello. I want some juice right now. I'm mighty hot. Partially because I was running around trying to get my internet working again. Yeah, you know why you haven't seen me, Taco? You know why? Because bad internet, by the way. not your teammate, but actual bad internet on my part. It's been keeping me down for about 1/2 of the last 2 weeks. Infuriating. But over here, trying to get the disc back. It's Excelsior trying to get it going here for Hydro. That's a deep clear. That's going to bounce off of the barrier now. Just awaiting the return of any of these stacks. So chaining together and Fast and Furious getting it back. A few minutes expired here, only one score, but a lot of defensive play at work. There's the stacks, there's the speed, there's KFC looking for a bounce and maybe trying to find the teammates, but no, Excelsior's there to grab it off and send it over to midfield. Hecken taking the disc, little fake, and a dish off, maybe either a bounce shot or a bounce pass, whatever it was. It's going to get eventually to the hands here of Kaznaz for just a little bit. So Kaznaz working it up the floor, trying to find Excelsior, but doesn't convert. So over now to Ant Gas, over now to Kaznaz, but Kaznaz, it won't last. He gets stunned once again. These teams are going to gas themselves out, if nothing else. All of this speedy play up and down the field, and down the arena, trying to down some points if they can, but the defense still playing very, very aggressive as a shot does ding, and KFC is there, but gets his bell rung by Kaz. So Kaznaz, a pass fake, very nice handoff to Ant Gas, and look at that, 4 points for Hydro off of some fantastic play. You see how many times, though, they're being forced to attempt their offense thanks to Outlaws and their really, really nice defense covering off these lanes and playing aggressively in the bubble. So 4 points on the board. See 007 with a boom. Welcome to the Twitch room. Good to see you here as well. Lolo V on the rollout, sending it to KFC. KFC has been playing pretty well in this match so far. They're trying to get some points for the Outlaws team, though. So again, a win here could be very, very big for them and their momentum. Could send them to the Diamond Division. Currently, Outlaws are in gold. Might not be there for long. We'll see. Hydro finding themselves here in the Diamond Division. So, I mean, really, stakes at play for both teams. Because I think if Hydro loses this, also, they're kind of teetering on the edge of that Division 2. So this could very well, send Outlaws into Diamond. It could send Hydro into gold going into next week. So kind of some season-ending stakes at play in terms of how these two teams end up on the season. See also how in the chat, calling for some faster stacks from Outlaws. Always a handy thing. Speaking of, though, handing it off, but taking it, it's Kaznaz with his own handoff, and now sending it through the tunnel into the intercept by Southern Sniper. Southern Sniper going down south indeed, but it's going to bounce a few times and go right back the long way. So Ant Gas has two different teammates cutting into the bubble, turning into a 3-on-4, but the defense is a bit off balance, so this could open the door for just that. A 2-point score, 6-0 for Hydro. Super defensive game here. But yeah, just taking them off guard off of the fast break of sorts. So even though it was a 3v4 against Hydro, they were still able to convert on that just because the defense, although present, they weren't really set on their defense. They couldn't adjust too much to it. They just had to watch as the drive went in. Now really needing to drive it here is Outlaws. Need some scores soon. It's 3:44 left in this first round, and I mean, they're really not down by a lot, but obviously a slower paced scoring game, that is to say. There's a lot of speed in terms of the stacks and the clears and things like that. But as far as the score goes, just held to 6 points so far, 3 goals, and it's going to stay there for now. Fast Furious getting stunned by Ant Gas at the barrier. Now another take back by Outlaws. It's going to go to Southern. Southern to Fast Furious, and finally getting their first points. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in this round, and it's only a 4-point game. So if Outlaws can keep up this great defense, they might be in it still. And I know Hydro is outscored so far, but again, it's taken a lot of attempts because Outlaws have been playing some very, very good defense here inside their bubble. So pending what happens there. There's the defense, actually. And an interception will turn into a rebounded goal. Oh, needs to get rid of it quickly. I think KFC trying to eye and see if they can get a 3. But nonetheless, turned around. He saw the stampede approaching and got rid of it in a hurry. So there you go. 2 quick scores, only 10 seconds into that round. And it's funny how that works sometimes, where a team goes scoreless for several minutes, and then once they get their first goal, suddenly it's a ball game, so to speak. And they score really quickly the next time around. So Hecken taking that disc back now and just trying to not turn it over again. They just might, though. So Outlaws with some late round momentum. Fast and furious they are, but need to be even faster and more furious because only 2 minutes left. So need to get something going here, maybe tie it up, take a lead even. A hand up play to Southern. Southern going over to the right side and back down low for the goal. The tie up, no, getting tied up by Kaznaz, but rebounded and found it on the 3-point goal at that. KFC paving the way for a late game lead. Outlaws all of a sudden firing off on all cylinders. And with 1 minute and 34 seconds left, how about that? A complete tide shift over here in this round, and not unexpected, but at the same time, still just not surprising, still exciting, I should say. And like I said a couple of minutes ago, before that first goal went in for Outlaws, or just after, how they're only down 4 points at the time. I mean, they still had a lot of room to work with on that clock. They could come back, and you know what? That they have. That pass off the bottom corner there, rather clever. It seemed to be on purpose, and with some great purpose. Southern Sniper. Man, they really wiped that slate clean. Just struggling to score initially, and now 4 straight goals. Just amazing effort from Outlaws, and Boy, am I glad. Oh, I really don't want to jinx it. Boy, am I glad my internet came back. Okay, I'm still here. For now. I'm glad these teams waited also. They spent an extra 17 minutes past start time waiting. But hey, I'm here, they're here, and this game is very clearly a good one. Excelsior trying to get a score. Oh, he ties it up. What a hit. What a punch. What a stun. What a 3. It's 9-9 Hydro. Oh, I'm so glad I'm here. I'm so glad my internet decided to work. Wow. Barring a incredibly quick turnover off of PE Joust here, I mean, it would have to be lightning quick. We're going to OT. How about that? Wow, what a round, what a series. For people who aren't here yet, go yell at them. Tell them to come watch on Channel 1 here. I know there are some people earlier on filing in, and then my internet cut out literally just a minute before start time. But we're back. So people needing to come back in here and watch this game because, again, these are division stakes at play. The first joust off the way. Overtime is going to still be online as they go for that recovery for Hydro. Getting this first joust over to Antgas. Antgas, oh, low Ravi from down low, snagging it, stealing it, stunning it, and clearing it. Will be unsuccessful on the clear, though, so rebounded here by that tunnel, by that mid lane, by Hecken. Some clutch plays absolutely across the last 2 or 3 minutes from both of these teams. Offense, you got the defense making no sense to me. This is just amazing as they go guns blazing. Hydro unleash the 2 and they take it in round 1. 11-9 in overtime. What a fantastic match this has been. 11-9. Now, if I were a bold man, I would preview, guys, the thing I've been working on, a new kind of animation transition thingamajig, but I'm not brave. Not going to do that. Not yet, anyways. I don't want things to lag and break. I'm paranoid now. Every single hitch is going just to be making me panic the rest of the night. Nonetheless, what a first round that was. Man, oh man, you got the 6-0 lead for Hydro starting off, I believe it was. And then in the last few minutes, maybe 3 minutes left or so, 4 goals in a row from Outlaws brought them to a advantage there, 9-6. And then that huge tie-up to send it into overtime at the end. And yeah, incredible game. Wow. Taco on Thursday, you chose the right one to come watch today, for sure. Gotta love it. But okay, off to round 2. I don't know how you top that first round. I'm hoping they do it, though. I'm rooting for it. Let's see. And yeah, 007 just checking up on the Twitch chat again. Obviously from earlier on, but saying a 3 would make this interesting earlier. Great call. It was interesting. You are very correct. Fast Furious having it stolen by Kaznaz. Kaznaz on the first fling is going to zing right past that backboard and then off the goal. Second attempt, kind of the same results. KFC there, kind of a bold move. Went for the old Dusty, which is to say it's an OCE term, but I kind of like it. I've adopted it now. Over here to Fast Furious. They've got the goal immediately covered as well as, well, Fast Furious himself. Now, they do have a midfielder to retain, maybe, but KFC struggling to actually get the handles on it. So a clear now going the opposite end will be taken by the stack. Fast Furious on the recovery, looking for a bouncer. Right at the same time, these 2 players between the teams getting back, but a stun going off, and now a clear intercepted by Lolo Ravi. Lolo to KFC. Fast Furious with the disc has a player right at the goalie, has a player right at the boots, and trying to send it through, but Kaznaz, he knew what to do, and that's to say, get the brawls underway. Nice turnover caused there, but just the same, another intercept. I see the numbers now definitely popping. I saw it hit 40 for a second there. Oh boy, did you guys miss an incredible first round, and I very much mean that. It was nuts. But over here, it's going to be Excelsior going off for the first score. Minute and 21 seconds into round 2. And yeah, there's a Frostbite game later, says Taco. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too. We'll see what the schedule looks like. I was actually being PM'd at the same time I was having some internet issues. I think one of the games I was supposed to cast got rescheduled for some other time that now interferes with the game, so I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. I haven't had the chance to look. Over here, though, trying to get a good look at the grab. Eventually getting it is Southern Sniper. Southern now rolling it over off that bounce lightly to Fast Furious. Has the nest pass, but covered off nicely by Kaz. So what's it going to do? Going to go down low instead on that pass, and they're going to now launch forward low. Gets the first 2 points for Outlaws now, and it's a 1-point match here in round 2. Got Spectre's T in the Twitch chat as well. How you doing? And how? How you doing? Talking about the Hydro game later on as well. So yeah, or right now. Sorry, who said the Mirage game later as well? Which indeed, I'm also supposed to cast that. I think. Like I said, depends on what the schedule changes were. I haven't been able to update. So you guys probably know more than I do. I'm just here to cast whatever's in the present. And this game, it's been present. It's been a gift, is what it is. So over here, Fast Furious letting it loose. It's going to be knocked into the sideline by that tunnel. Taken back by Antgas, but Antgas getting stunned here. They have Southern Sniper at the bow tie. Uncovered for the moment. The goal is covered, however. So Hecken just watching as the offense approaches, but the teammates there on defense joining. Antgas just missing that grab there, and Excelsior, though, getting a slap. So that's going to sail into the tunnel now, but look at that from Outlaws. I know someone in the Twitch chat earlier calling for faster stacks. Well, Outlaws have done just that on a lot of these plays. Now maybe a breakaway play, because that goal is open, and right now that shot, no joking, it's Antgas coming through in a moment's notice, looking like an open goal, but denied. We saw that in round 1 from KFC on the other side, where Hydro took 2 different three-pointers that looked wide open, and then it was KFC just closing it off with a late save. Kaznaz, though, no save abound because he finds the open goal, guaranteed this time, for the 2-point shot and the 3-point advantage overall. And Taco also saying he was playing with Fast Furious in a NA private. Don't ask how you got in there. Okay, I won't. I got in some, granted it's been a long time now, but like late last year around winter or so, as well as during Quest beta back in spring. Gotten some EU matches, privates and whatnot for Quest, and they're always fun. I mean, I know the ping is always a thing, but you know, in the context of just a friendly mixed scrim, things like that, they're always fun to get into. Of course, I haven't played Echo in a fair while now, but now they have a little while to line that up, and maybe could have used an extra second or 2 just to line that 3. Maybe the comms not coming in quite on time, so they're tried to rush it a little bit. Excelsior here for Hydro is going to send that out the tunnel, but there's these stacks. You see 3 different players all coming through. There's some nice leeches from Kaznaz here and KFC the Gamer. Right across the floor, not trying to get involved in the brawls, just getting the grabs. That said, Hydro with the advantage here on the offense. They're going to go off that backboard, but just taking a rough ricochet back into Fast Furious's hands. So Fast Furious noticing the defense approaching. That was a really nice dish off and the clear from Lolo. And with the stacks coming through, now it's looking like, oh, the overshoot. So that's going to hurt them to the tune of 3 points and a tie again. Less than 5 minutes left in round 2. It is a tied-up game once more, and boy, oh boy, could we be looking at yet another exciting finish to this round. I'm only hoping for the third. That would make up all the struggles, all the issues of my PC, my internet. If we're treated to a round 3, another OT, who knows? Who knows? All I know is this has been really, really fun. Ryruff asking, yeah, who won Hydro and OT, as 00 said. Right now, it's KFC. He said, I'm going to get some more points instead. It's 2-point advantage now to Outlaws. And not too dissimilar from round 1, right? Got down by a couple goals, 2 or 3 goals there, but then Outlaws just coming back with a few of their own. And they're back up in the lead, but we know how fast that could turn around. So Hydro here with the 1-game advantage already. Taking that disc and launching it off to Excelsior. Also, quick note, by the by, for future reference. Actually, I'll get back to that in a second because we got a 2-on-1 advantage here. Gonna go the way of Kaznaz, and Hydro ties it up again. But yes, so to see who run the rounds, you can actually look up there by the by the score. You see where the 7s are to the right of it. You see that little blue dot next to Hydro. That means they won 1 round. I'm going to work on making that a little bit more obvious in the future, I think. Maybe adding an animation to it and such. But for now, that's how you can tell, just by the by. I know it's a bit small, so not everyone actually sees it at first, but it's there. Over there is a shot, open 3, but was going to be a tough make from that male slot in the midfield. Will be KFC slinging it, actually just off the head of Antgas, it looks like, and a big pile-up, dog pile forming here as everyone just tries to contest for the disc. Interestingly, as we're seeing in some of these piles and some of these mid-air brawls, or sorry, mid-air contests, we're not actually seeing a ton of these punches forming. So they're going for a lot of grabs on the disc, trying for steals, trying for leeches and boosts, but you're not seeing just a endless amount of punches. So kind of going for that disc discipline of sorts. And just knowing when to brawl, when to not. That said, some good brawls here will delay a stack a little bit, but missed the grab the second time. So will be turned over to Excelsior once and twice. Right there, though, to the intercepted hands of Fast Furious. He's going to bring that up the floor as Kaznaz approaches. A risky pass there, cut off nicely by Excelsior. Some great defensive positioning, just aware of the lanes that they needed to cut off. Now here's some stacks coming in. First to it by just a half second was KFC as it goes to the midfield. Midfield now will be pretty much anyone's disc, looking like Fast Furious trying for a bounce attempt. Will be another slap through and just narrowly avoiding the intercept. So we'll grab it, though, on the wall. Excelsior again, just getting end-to-end pretty fast here. And sending one through the left tunnel now. Will be taken now by KFC. KFC ducking underneath and over to Lolo Ravi. So after all these runs, miniature scoring runs, you kind of got these two teams deadlocked, basically now the last minute and a half or so. Excelsior with that disc, and 7-7, 120. Outlaws need to win this to force the round 3. They need to cause a turnover. They need to just play with some decision, great decision, and you know, I think getting some slow play if they can, because both of these teams now kind of getting lulled into this clear and boost style play. At this point, they need some spacing, they need some comms, either of these teams, if they want to score. You know, find that disc and then find the pass. There we go. Gets a pass to Hydro. So working it up now is Kaznaz over to the barrier, slowing it down and finding the goal. And it's 9-7 on this advantage in round 2. Outlaws now are forced to doing the same. Now, towards the end of the first round, they did have that late game 3. Hydro, I think it was, actually, who tied it up. So Outlaws, I mean, they could go for a 2, they can go for a 3. Either way, they need a score, and they need it in the next 30 seconds. So trying for that pass out. Oh, but the botch rollout. It's going to go to Kaznaz. Kaznaz is going to ice it. Huge shot from Hydro and Kaznaz. And they will go for the round 2 victory. Clutching it up late. And that was a great game. Only regrets is that it didn't go to a 3rd round, but man, those were some exciting plays from both ends. But it will be Hydro just narrowly hanging on at the very end. So 12-7 this round, and this match will end here, expired, and going to the score screen now. Just taking a look at what we've got, including the highlights, because there were a lot of them. But yeah, just fun match to watch for sure. It was Hydro. Antgas there, 4 points and 3 assists. You had Excelsior with 8 points, 18 stuns. Hecken with a couple points and an assist. For Kaznaz, 9 points, including some really big plays late in those rounds, both those rounds. And 9 points, 4 assists, and 3 saves, 4 steals, 34 stuns. That is an almighty effort from Kaznaz. Suffice to say, now, of course, we all know Kaznaz played in VRML on Nebula back in Season 1. And a current league sub, I do believe, and obviously, Echo combat champion and very well known for the combat aspects. But like as I always said, whenever we see Kaznaz, sometimes it's few and far between. But wherever he ends up, he is putting up stats. He's a gamer, and Hydro, well, they're gamers. But you know what? So are the Outlaws. Making a fantastic effort of it. It was 5 points for Fast Furious and 2 assists, 32 stuns. He had Lolo Ravi with 2 points and 2 saves. Southern Sniper with 2 points, 2 assists. And then KFC with 7 points, 1 assist, 5 saves, and 39 stuns. Big stats all around between these 8 players. Fun match. Super fun, in fact. Real quick, though, I'm going to Now that I have a minute, I'm going to take a look at what the schedule's actually looking like so I can readjust if necessary, because one of those games did get rescheduled for some point. Let's see. All right, I think I'm good. Next match we have is in about 15 minutes from now. It will be on this channel, Legends versus Wrath. So another big game, exciting game here in the top tier. Legends, we saw them just yesterday in a very close match, but ultimately a loss there to Frostbite. And they really did need that win. Just the same, though, might not be out of it yet. They still, need every win they can get in this late season race, to make it to the postseason and whatnot. So it's going to be a fun one to watch. Either way, some firepower on both of those teams. And yeah, so join me for that one. I will end this stream here, though, and just I'll go live with the pre-stream for the next one in just another 5 to 10 minutes. But just going to end it here since we have some time and keeps the VODs nice and organized to, single matches. And I like to do that when possible. It's just when we have all those busy streams where you have 3 matches 30 minutes apart each that you kind of have to stick them up together. But yes, so stay tuned. I'll be back in a pretty short amount of time with Wrath versus Legends. Also, before I go, I was about to hit the credits button, but 4 saves from Taco on Thursday saying, I know, I'm sorry that I couldn't. I'm very sorry. Although I did, speaking of saves, though, I had Middleman there. He was making some typical saves, but I'm sorry that I missed out on a Taco frenzy. Definitely between the two of you, Middleman and Taco. I don't know how many times I've seen those crazy 1 or 2 minute spurts where it's just save after save after save. Anyway, you got me all distracted. Good to see you, though, Taco. Okay, I'll be back in, like I said, a few minutes.